And we're back. Alright, so next up. Yet another of M's absolute masterpieces, Somnium. Now, I think out of all of the Fleeting Feelings mods, I think Somnium was the one that I had to play a couple of times before I could really wrap my head around it. I had a lot of trouble just kind of getting the hang of this one. But naturally, just like the rest, once I did kind of grasp what was happening here, loved it. So, without any more delay, let's go ahead and jump into it. Next mod from M Cinematic Universe, Somnium. Yes, I wasn't sure when you wanted me to mention that, but yes, as a matter of fact, M has recently decided to take Somnium, remove the DDLC elements to it, and turn it into its own VN, which naturally I cannot wait to experience because I know it's going to be epic. Okay, trying to remember who this is. And we'll start with Yuri. You've traveled far in search of something. I know, right, Zach? The truth, a truth you want to know. An answer you want to hear. However, what you find may not be what you had hoped for. You'll keep searching and searching until you're satisfied, but it will never come. Regardless, an answer will come. Do you still want to continue? You bet your ass. Let's do it. I'll only ask these questions once. You cannot change the outcome. You cannot change the truth. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, there will only be one result. It was decided the moment you chose to come here. Do you still want to continue? Yep. How often do you think about other people? A lot. How often do other people think about you? Asking the real questions now. Little, I think. Oh, goody. I'm in a classroom. It's daytime. Or maybe it's nighttime. It seems like there's nobody else here. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll probably have to go through this one a few times. Let's look out the window. The light is too bright to see anything. Okay, let's stay here. Jump out the window. You find something inside your desk. Escape the simulation, oh my god. It's an envelope. You look at it for a while, then pocket it. Okay, let's try the door. I can open it now. The roof is just beyond this door. Okay. Right. Oh, the nostalgia. There's nobody here. There are no stars, but I still can't say if it's day or night. It's so bright. Look up. Mm-hmm. It looks like a hole, as if someone tore away what was there before from the sky. Do not look up, do not look at the moon. The only warmth left. I stare into the abyss. Edge. Trying to remember if what I'm looking at now is the sun or the moon. Are you a brave person? Can you muster courage when you are in danger? Nope, I'm chicken shit. I'm a coward. Sorry. If your loved one was in danger, would you be able to overcome your fears to save them? Now, see, that's the thing. When it comes to my own safety, I'm a complete and total chicken shit. I run from conflict, screaming. However, many of my teammates in Wretched Team can absolutely positively attest to what has officially been coined as my PR God mode. When it comes to someone else, I go hypervigilant, and I find myself capable of making decisions and saying things in ways that I otherwise wouldn't if it were for me. Yes. Really? Then, what are you most afraid of? Okay, so, truce time about Illy. Illy is not afraid of ghosts. Illy is not afraid of wild animals. Illy is an arachnophobe, and since I am severely allergic to stinging insects, I'm not a big fan of bees or wasps. Machines, whatever. I do have I have a mild fear of heights. Just very mild. I do also have social anxiety, and some of the most severe claustrophobia I think I have ever heard of anywhere. Right now, in a post-COVID world, anytime I have to leave the house, it's nerve-wracking. I feel like I can't breathe because having the mask on my face, I feel like I'm suffocating. As many of you are aware, I spent my teens as a pincushion. Not a big fan of needles. But if there is anything that scares me more than anything else, it's another person. You can never really trust anybody. Interesting. Then, what is most likely to kill you? Yeah, because thank you, Via. Yeah, because I am severely allergic to anything that stings. I got stung by a bumblebee when I was 8 years old, and 34 years old now, and I still have the scar. I close the door behind me and look down. No shoes. I take mine off and neatly tuck them into the corner. I'm not expecting anything, but my eyes wander towards the kitchen counter anyway. A note and some money. Go to your room! I head towards my room without touching either. After countless nights waiting alone, I already know by heart what's written inside. I try to sleep. I look up at the clock. An hour has passed by. My mind wanders, but won't stop. I need to make it stop. think about it. Don't think I need to stop. Slowly, I get up and walk over to my closet. I can still hear the screams. I remember her expression. I open the closet. My chest feels heavy. I try to avoid my gaze drifting towards the drawer. There's a box in the far back. If I could just reach it without looking at the drawer. I feel as if I could die right now. Yeah. But, I mean, I think that's the point. Yeah. At any second, it could happen. If I keep looking at that drawer, I can't keep looking at it. It's right there. Right? That's right. I got this from her, from back then. I take the lid off. Inside, there's a book. I on the cover. I'll be waiting for you, huh? When something goes wrong, who do you tend to blame? That's gonna be me. All me, baby. It's all my fault. If so, whose fault does it tend to be? Often it's pretty much anybody but me. I'm... Did I... Absolutely, Greg Senpai. Definitely. I fell asleep. Look around the room. My tea is still where I left it. That person from yesterday. They're not here anymore. Everything that happened yesterday, I can still remember vividly. I know what I heard. It's just... I don't want to think about it right now. It's too much. There's nobody here. I guess I should go home. Do you structure your life or live it day by day? Oh my god, I have to plan everything. Like, the downside to that is I am frequently disappointed when my plans go south. But yeah, no, like, I have to, like, literally plan every single moment of every single day to the letter. I'm highly neurotic, and I'm not too ashamed to say it. Last stop for the bus. Looks like it's on foot from here. The path winds and spins. It's hard to follow. Zach, honestly, what's funny about that is even though I am a chronic planner, I have a tendency to surround myself with people that are very much the fly by the seat of their pants and hope for the best type, which proves frustrating.
I do both.
I know you do. I could easily get lost if I'm not careful. It looks like this is it. I can't stop now. Nani? Nani? Zach. Picture your friend. Your very best friend. The closest friend you have. Okay. That's easy. Do you trust them? implicitly. If you asked them to sacrifice themselves in exchange for your life, would they do it? Being that my best friend is the chivalrous type, I can kind of see him saying yes. I'm gonna go with it. He can tell me I'm wrong if he has to. Would you sacrifice yourself for them? Yes, I would. Because yandere. I care about somebody, I'll be willing to die for them. Oh, twisted, gotcha. I'm on the train. I can't be late. There's nowhere I need to be. Would you sacrifice yourself to them? See, that's the yandere element of that question right there. There it is, Zach. Good job. I can't be late. There's somewhere I need to be.
Excuse me.
I could strangle my wife right now. Kinda want to sacrifice her to something beastly. The place.
Sorry, I have health issues.
The place isn't important. There's just something there. I need to see it with my own eyes. But every time the train stops at the station, my eyes wander over to the doors. I squeeze my arm and bite my lip. Nick, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Yes, Greg. Like, for example, my best friend, I would not be willing to sacrifice my body to them. Because we're not like that. Every fiber of my being is screaming for me to change my mind. That it's still not too late to turn back. But I know that if I don't go now, I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. One of my favorite features of this mod is the way M uses silence and pausing in the code to really kind of make this feel almost unsettling. Like, you'll hang on a BG for a second or two before moving on to the next screen, and it's really like you're sitting there like, what's gonna happen? And I really like that. Your family, when is the last time you saw them? Just recently. When is the last time you've said to your family that you love them? Just recently. If you went missing, how long would it take for them to notice? No time at all. My mother is up my ass 24 hours a day. Oh, that's right, I forgot about this. So, wait. Yeah, I'm good, okay. So you're really doing it, huh? I know I can't change your mind. You've always been like that. But you know how I feel about it. You were the strongest one. They don't want to see their captain go. I don't either. I've been meaning to bring it up. You're going to that temple, aren't you? I know what you're going to ask. It's something we've both been avoiding until now. This is Somnium. The Yuri mod. I just think that when you find the answer, things won't be the same anymore. Oh, I just got chills because I remember how the story plays out in Fleeting Feelings. Oh, love it. We could just stay like this, you know, forever. I don't mind. Is Is that not good enough for you? Hey, welcome back, Sonic. I'll be waiting for you. The place where I always used to sit. Which of the following is most important to you? Honestly, the honest answer for that, and I know it's a bit of a failing for me personally, um, work and accomplishments. I am a workaholic. My devotion to success and accomplishing things, um, is often to my detriment. Which of the following is least important to you? Myself. Okay. Yu-chan? Yu-chan. Did I spook you? Sorry about that. Right on. I'm sorry, it's just that you're in your own little world a lot, and it's hard to get your attention. Anyway, did you hear about the rumors? I tried to ask, but people were ignoring me. So, I'm just going off what I heard, passing by. Well, there's a rumor going on that if you take the train to the other side of town, and take the bus all the way to the mountains, there's a path hidden up there, leads to an old temple. Apparently, if you pray in the temple, you'll be able to know the answer to anything you want. Only one question, though. Yeah, just one only. Have you ever wanted something so bad you would kill for it? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was a good one. Very easy answers for Illy? Yes. Well, keep in mind, I've been through this mod before, so, like, the first time I played through it, I kind of had those really long delays of introspection, taken care of. And most recently, I've had. You and I haven't talked in a little while. There's been a lot going on. But a lot of those questions have just kind of naturally come up for me in my daily life. So it's given me the time to think about those answers, and now that they're actually being asked, I got it. I slowly pull the sides apart with my index finger and thumb. It stings. There's so much pouring out that I can't even see inside. I want to see inside. My hands won't stop shaking. Annoying. It's dripping on the floor now. Warm, tingling, smell of iron. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I have to remember. I have to remember. I have to remember. Disgusting. You're disgusting. You're awful. You don't deserve happiness. You should just disappear. I should have been you. It's your fault. I can't even look myself in the eye. Maybe you used to believe in Santa Claus as a kid. Maybe you still do. Do you believe in fantastical myths and legends like fairies and elves? Or maybe you prefer the modern types, aliens, time travelers, so on. Do you believe they exist? Yes. am I going to tell you which ones? No. I remember when we used to come here often. Same class, no clubs. We'd just sit here and talk until it got late, and I'd get scolded. Your folks didn't seem to mind much. Well, I guess they didn't really know. Oh, whoops. This is Tina. Say, Yu-chan, I've been thinking, even though we're in different clubs, we have different interests. We're not even in the same class this year. I still feel like I could talk to you about anything. Like, I could tell you anything. You would always support me. Like, I could tell you the most craziest thing right now, and you'd still be there for me. Yes, sir. Love it, Sonic. I wonder, do you feel the same way? How often do you lie to other people? So, this one has always fucked with me, because I am on it. Oh, no, you're solid. This mod specifically welcomes that type of conversation. So, no, you're golden. But for me personally, I am honest to a fault. I struggle to lie even when it is the better choice. However, we'll say integrity, of my memory, my mind, my ability to retain information, isn't the best. So sometimes I will inadvertently lie, and the only reason for that is because I am remembering the information that I am now regurgitating incorrectly. So, for example, what's a good example? Okay, so let's say the first time that I actually played Somnium was in the spring of 2018, and I'm literally just pulling something out of my ass. So if someone asked me, hey, when was the first time you played Somnium? I could say, oh, it was April 2018. I believe I'm telling the truth. However, later on, I am going through my files and I see the date on when I downloaded Somnium was actually February of 2018. So I lied to you, but it wasn't intentional. That is the only time that I'm dishonest, is when it's a complete mistake. Otherwise, no, I am honest to a fault. Now this one. How often do you lie to yourself? A lot. You've faced many challenges and answered many questions. Soon, it will be your turn to ask. Please, drink your tea. Before the final question begins, I'll ask again. Are you sure you want to continue? Are you prepared to face the truth, even if you might regret it? Yep. Ah, this Jim. I didn't mean to. This can't be happening. This isn't real. Somebody, anybody, help. Please. Please. I didn't mean to. I didn't. I just wanted to show. This isn't. I'm. When you are dreaming, can you tell that it's a dream? Nope. I have lucid dreamed once, and it was a really long time ago. Otherwise, nope, no clue. which sucks for nightmares. Are you dreaming right now? Yes. The mod's called Somnium. Somnolent, sleeping. Anyway. In the end, I couldn't find her. But that doesn't matter now. I take out the envelope from my pocket. Yu-chan, I'm writing this letter to you while I lay here in bed the day before the operation. They say I might not make it. So, this might be the last time you hear from me. Knowing you, I bet you've been blaming yourself this whole time for what happened. I don't know if telling you that it wasn't your fault would help. I don't think it would. But I want to remind you that it was my idea. I always talk to you about my problems and come to you for help. You would always be there for me when I needed it. But it seemed like I wasn't that interested in you, like I didn't care about you. Even when I was supposed to be your friend. Isn't that what friends are supposed to do? I just wanted to understand you better, and if it meant that I was able to know you, even just a little bit, I don't regret anything that has happened. So, please, don't blame yourself. I'm leaving this letter for you in the event that I don't make it. But I don't think you'll ever get to read it. Because I'm getting out of this place next month. You'll teach me about all proper stances and holding techniques, and next time, I'll definitely beat you. You'll see. Do I sound like an expert yet? Maybe I'll become the captain of the club if I do beat you. There's so many things I want to do once I get out of here, like reading that new novel from my favorite author. Gosh, I miss the smell of a new book. And then, I want to introduce you to all my friends from the club, too. There's this new kid that just joined. She makes these amazing cupcakes, like you wouldn't believe. I think you'd get along really well. And I want to show you all of my favorite novels. And you can show me that collection in your closet that you've been telling me about. You know the one. So, maybe that's a promise that I can finally deliver. To tell you the truth, I'm scared. This all feels like a dream. A dream I haven't been able to wake from. And when I do wake up, only then I'll be able to realize that something was strange the whole time. But, you know, Yu-chan, I'm not much of a love story sap girl. But I really do believe that. No matter how much time passes, no matter how far apart we are, no matter what happens, I won't forget you. And I hope that you won't forget about me. You'll always be my dearest. You'll always be my best friend. Love you. R. Now then, I think I'd better submit this early. Turn in club application. And that was Somnium. And something I've always wanted to ask you about Somnium, the questions that you were asked. I know that the answers that you give affect the letter, and I noticed some of the lines of the letter, Diablo Graves. I know some of the points in the letter where I recognized how it had changed for my answers. But just how much is the change? Oh, that's right. The what is she called? Tina, I think. Oh no, Mio. Mio. Okay, got it. Hi, Mio. End. So presumably we're just gonna have to close. And let's reopen. Actually called Ren. Oh, right. Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. That's right, I forgot. Thank you. Okay. Now, first things first. Check for Easter eggs. And that time, help actually behaved as intended, so no Easter eggs here. What's supposed to happen is if you hit help, it brings up the DDLC help page on your web browser. So, never understood how she died. For those of you that have not completed Fleeting Feelings, please be advised, spoilers are about to happen. So, we are pretty much done for the day, so if you guys don't want to be spoiled for the end of Fleeting Feelings, please leave now. And I will give M a few moments to either answer that question or sip his tea, whichever he wants to do. Because goodness knows, every time I kept trying to squeeze information out of M during the Fleeting Feelings stream, he just, all I saw was that tea sipping emote, and I wanted to strangle him most of the time. The question, how she died, how Rin died. Here, so we're not stuck in silence, I'll put on a little music. Okay, obviously, yeah. What I had gathered personally was that it was a practice accident that happened. Yeah. But in Fleeting Feelings, you know, they bring up Yuri and her work with a katana. What is it about mod authors being ambiguous? I mean, in my opinion, that's half the fun, really. But I mean, that's just me. Like, I like fireside chats and you know, the opportunity to sit the developer down and go, can you fucking answer this? Because the other part of the fun is developing theories for the dev to confirm or deny, respectively. What's with players being confused? And that is it in a nutshell. So that was Somnium. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We have reached the end of our stream, But the next M Cinematic Universe stream, we are going to play. We're going to play all of them by the time everything's said and done. So what we have left is Hypnopompic, Disappearance of the Literature Club, and Memories of Nothing. So you guys can look forward to that. But we're done for today. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and ring those bells. That's all I have for today. Thanks for listening. Bye bye, everyone.